In the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie. It was here, on the slopes of Mount Doom, that the Dark Lord Sauron was defeated by a last alliance of men and elves. It is here that for 2,500 years the Rangers of Gondor stood watch, guarding against a nameless threat they had all but forgotten. And while the strength of Gondor faded, the power and malice of Sauron grew in darkness. He has returned to Mordor. Shadow and flame have fallen on the Black Gate, and no mortal man can stand in its path.
Welcome to the next installment of a video of mine, and I've got a very special guest here today.
Is it not right, pussy? Are you kidding me on?
No, I'm not kidding you on. You're a fanny golem.
How dare you call me a fanny? I'll get you for that, you stupid, fat human.
Oh, is that right, golem? Aye. Right, well, we're going to look at fucking... What is it we're looking at again?
We're going to take you through the times and spaces of Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor. Strap in, bobbags.
Father! I'm right here, son. I'm right here. Shirkush Adhazushu. Kantya Pakurizak. Kuona Nakiza. Yours.
We'll be together, my love. Soon. Forever.
Guramo Shirkush Adhazushu. Kantya Pakurizak. Nanakizak. Gurarno Shirkush Agazkushu. Kantya Pakurizak. Nanakizak. Come back to me, Elf Lord.
What's taters, precious? What's taters?
Potatoes. You boil them, you mash them, you stick them in a stew. You silly little bug-eyed bastard.
Charming.
So, Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor. It is open world, two separate worlds, in Mordor, during the time of the return of Sauron to, well, Mordor. Just set after The Hobbit, before Lord of the Rings, but I don't think this is canon, is it, Gollum?
No, it's not canon at all. It's absolute nonsense, but it's fun. And I like it. And you should like it too. And if you don't, I'll gouge out your eyes with a spoon.
He's a charmer, this one, isn't he? An absolute fucking charmer.
Shut up, you.
Charming, like I said. Anyway, Inigo Talion, who is a ranger of Gondor, set at the Black Gate, and then Sauron comes back.
He kills his whole family using the Black Hand of Mordor.
Must you say it like that every time?
Yes.
I'm telling the fucking story here.
But no one likes you.
Sometimes I wonder why I even bother bringing him along. Prick. So, the Black Hand kills his family with a sword, and then resurrects Celebrimbor, even though I don't think that's lore friendly. I'm pretty sure in the lore that once an elf has went to Valinor, they can never return. So, I'd ask Gollum.
Oh, I've no idea, I'm afraid. Considering I'm still alive.
Barely, but yes, you're still alive. So then the game really opens up. You have a wee hammer and you slap it down on what looks like an anvil on the top of a tower, which is a bit fucking bizarre. But it's all ethereal and it's all very, very technical stuff. And these will be your fast track points through the game, and you'll have various ones to unlock. And there's 2 maps. There's Southern Mordor and Northern Mordor. Northern Mordor's a lot more green, and Southern Mordor kind of looks like how you'd expect actually. And you get the Black Gate and all that sort of shit. Then you just go around and slaughtering people. I say people, orcs. Uruks. I'm sure Uruks were around at that point in time, but I think they just wanted something more recognisable in the game, which is fine. So you've got Uruks and you've got goblins and you've got all kinds of melty looking orcs, and you've got, and any orc that kills you can become a captain. So you've got this thing called the Nemesis system.
Ever since you burned me, all I can smell is rotten Uruk flesh. I love it. I wondered when you would show your face. Let us waste no more time. Man filth! Lousy elf lover, always sneaking about and creeping around.
Whereby you get orcs and you'll encounter them. If they kill you, they'll remember you. They go, "Oh, I killed you before, scum!" And you're like, "Oh, that's cool." And then it's like, it's good, but sometimes you can get ambushed by like 3 or 4 captains again. Absolute fucking pasting. It's not as much fun as it is annoying, but when you start the game, I would recommend that you pick the ranger abilities. Get all the ranger abilities you can, and then start to branch out to the spirit or wraith abilities. And there are quite a few. So other things you'll encounter in the world, you get Caradors. Is it Cazadors? No, Cazadors is Fallout New Vegas. Carador, which is like a warg kind of idea. And then you get Craggs, which are kind of like rancors, I suppose. You'll also have ghouls to fight that'll pop up from underground. Fire, and a lot of, wraith abilities will take care of them fuckers, but they're a pain in the arse. They're a pain in the arse. The biggest thing I have that I'm not keen on is the fact that all the side activities are pretty much the same as the main activities. You get to kill orcs, or you'll kill orcs, or you'll kill orcs. So if you like killing orcs or freeing human slaves, you're fine. But if you don't like any of that, you're fucked.
They're fucked, aren't they? Silly bastards. They should have branched out more. And I want some soup.
I'll get your own soup, you mean dick. When you face a captain, and if he kills you, he'll become a bigger captain, and then if you keep getting done in after prick, he'll become a war chief. Now, this is where things can get interesting, because then you can then start recruiting them when you get the brand ability in the second half of the game. I think this ability should have come a lot fucking sooner. And then you press, I think it's up on the D-pad, and you'll come fight by me, fight by my side, by the power of Jobby Skull. I skull you in the face with a clinker. And then everyone you've recruited or branded will come and fight you. It's cool. It's nice. Should have pity that Warner Brothers patented this, so it can't appear in any other game, and they'll likely no fucking put it in any other game in the future. Because they're corporate wanks. What are they call them?
Corporate bastards. They're rotten, evil force, tricksy beings.
For once I agree with you.
Oh, thank you, Master.
Oh, he called me Master. Did you hear that? Everybody, did you hear that?
I'll never live this down.
No, you never will. Because you're a prick. But being an undead Talion prick, voiced by Troy Baker or Boy Traker, is you can't die. You just keep coming back and back and back and back and back and back. And you get really fucking sick killing moves. I mean, the killing moves in this game are just, they're amazing, so satisfying. You'll chop up orcs and blood and heads and arms and legs will fly, and everything in the vicinity will die. And it's very satisfying, I have to say. And if you don't like it, you can fuck off. Hey, hey. This game came out in 2014, so you're going to have to forgive its graphics a wee bit. I mean, the way I said that made the graphics sound like they were shite, but they're no shite, they're good. Good shite, no bad shite, good shite. I actually really like the stealth sections in the game. I know that's kind of a controversial statement from me, not liking stealth very much, but it works really well in this game, so yeah, hats off. And you can further the legend of all your weapons, your bow, your dagger and your sword. But again, it's just lots of killing orcs. But you get money thingy, I don't know what I don't know what the money's called, but it's money, soul coins. We'll call them soul coins. And then you can pick up artifacts, and you'll get wee story bits and lore bits and all sorts of bits. Then you'll get boss battles, and you fight the Black Hand, and the first ones get Sauron's hammer, mace. It's not a hammer, it's a mace. And then I just absolutely fucking trounced this guy the last time I fought against him. He's a prick, and he's easy as fuck, and you kill him very quickly. See, as long as you get your executions and you can avoid attacks, hit the Y at the right time, and some characters are immune to counters, and some characters are immune to fucking everything. So well, how the hell am I supposed to even beat them? But you need to figure that out on your own. That's irritating. It's like, oh, he's immune to arrows, so you can actually hear arrows whistle through the wind, and he turns around and grabs them out of the air. Yes. He's immune to attacks. I mean, you can't swing a sword at him. He just continually dodges. Then you'll find out he's actually immune to counters as well. Then he's immune to executions. And he's immune to stealth. I'm like, fuck's sake! How do you? Then you need to use the wraith, and it's really that's no fun. When they start getting abilities like that and they just all stack, it's like, fuck off. But you will get to kill a lot of people. Well, orcs. Hundreds of orcs. So many orcs that you will not believe.
Orcs?
Yeah, I know you don't like orcs, Gollum.
You're nasty, you stink, and it tastes like shit.
Tell it yourself. Well, I don't know what it tastes like, because I'm really bastard. Fucking rodent. You're wondering why I'm so mean to old Gollum. It's because he's a villain. Don't forget that. He's the bad guy. Get it up, you. There'll be some folk going, free Gollum, hashtag, that's not very fair, is it? He's only a murderer. He only killed his best pal and stole the One Ring, and the One Ring had enough of his shite after 500 years. Talking to yourself, eating raw fish. Ugh. Raw fish. Nah. No thank you. Put that thing in the fucking cooker, will you? So this is a good game, but it's just not got an awful lot of variation in its activities, barring its story. I think Boyd Traker does a fairly good job here. I think this is probably his second best performance since Joel in The Last of Us. I actually didn't know it was him for the most. I thought it was somebody else, and like an English actor, you know. I thought it was Mark Strong for fucking months, and it's like, nah, it's Troy. It's Troy Baker. Mr. Baker, Mr. Gingerbread Baker. Gingerbread Baker, candlestick maker, it's you, ya prick.
Stupid bastard.
Who you calling a stupid bastard?
I'm calling you a stupid, ugly bastard.
Well, that's just charming. Anyway, I'm going to round this out now. I think I've warbled on enough pish, and I hope you fucking enjoyed it. And if you didn't, tell me why. I hope you liked my Gollum impression. I mean, Gollum, that wasn't an impression. What are you talking about? Silly bastard. And I'll see you all in the next video. I don't know if it'll be the sequel to this, or if I'll just do something else completely randomly at random. Randomly at random. You heard it here first. Good night.
Wants him alive! Take her! He will live!